Jadda's Craft Cottage. Today we're going to make this super easy candle holder to place on your Thanksgiving table. It takes just a few hours to make and you can make several of them. This would be also a nice hostess gift. So let's get started. These are the supplies you'll need. A wine glass, some acrylic paint. I used black, burnt orange, and green. Some paintbrushes, a fine one and a thicker one. Some fall leaves and flowers that you can get at the craft store. A 5-inch disc that we'll use for a base, that's optional. And a hot glue gun. You want to make sure your glass is cleaned inside and out, and we're going to start by putting some black lines inside the glass. These are going to be the grooves of the pumpkin. They don't have to be perfect. Now we'll let it set for about 15 minutes. These lines can also be done with an acrylic paint pen. Next, you'll paint the inside with this burnt orange. This one is actually folk art, and the color is Pueblo. It's just not the bright orange like a pumpkin orange. And I'm going inside. You can see there's a few messy parts there, but that will not matter, because when I go over it, it will kind of blend in and you can have it smooth out. Just by pushing your brush a little bit onto those black lines, it'll kind of blend it. I may put a second coat on here because it looks a little streaky inside. You can set this aside to dry for about 20 minutes. When this is completely dry, you want to put it in the oven for 20 minutes at 225 degrees. You're now going to turn the glass over and work from the stem. We're going to paint from right about this area where you can see the glass come all the way to the top, and I'm using this folk art acrylic paint called Thicket. It's a kind of a forest green, and I'm going to just go all the way up from this section here, and I may have to take several coats because I don't want it to be transparent. I want it to be opaque. I have put 2 coats of the green on the stem. I'm going to let it dry for about 20 to 25 minutes. Then I'm going to put it in the oven for another 20 minutes at 225 degrees. I put a few craft sticks underneath just to let it rise above the sheet. Now I'm going to paint the base. I have a 5-inch disc that I purchased at Amazon, and I'm going to paint it the same green as the stem. I'm going to use some leaves and flowers and pine cones to decorate. I'm going to glue the flower onto the leaf first, and I've got this hot glue gun going. Stick it on. Maybe put another leaf on the other side. Try the larger leaf or maybe the pine cone. And maybe some of these little beaded flowers. Let's add another leaf to this. The painted part of the stem has a little texture. If you were using just the glass, the hot glue would not adhere to it. So I'm going to adhere the leaves to where the green part of the glass is. You can use this without a base, but I'm going to put a base on it because I think it would be a little sturdier. So I'm going to glue around the edge of the glass with a hot glue gun. And then place it right in the center of this disc that we painted. These candle holders will make a nice addition for your dining room table on Thanksgiving. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. A day without sunshine is just an extra day for crafting. Happy holidays!